Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Anthony Lugg. The World Bank says despite economic growth expectations in the region, recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic is still incomplete. The World Bank's chief economist in charge of Latin America and the Caribbean, William Maloney, says the fiscal and debt situation remains challenging and spending remains high among the region's economies.
There's limited fiscal space for investment, and that contributes to current account deficits. Few countries have returned to our 2019 levels of debt. The higher interest rates have also stressed the banking sectors a little bit. Household and consumer defaults rose in countries like Brazil and Chile, which raised interest rates early. However, financial sectors remain sound, and the monetary authorities have this largely under control. Social indicators are slowly returning to pre-pandemic levels. Employment has largely recovered, less so for low-skilled workers, and aging workers have left the labor market and they have not come back. Wage recovery lags for women and high-skilled workers. Poverty is now approaching 2019 levels, and inequality is slightly improving, but that's largely because the wage gains for highly skilled workers have lagged.
Local food chain Island Grill has made a multi-million-dollar investment to purchase a new location at the new Brunswick village in Spanish Town. The company has returned to the old capital after years of closing its original location in the town center. Founder of Island Grill, Thalia Lynn, says the location exceeded expectations in the first weeks of operation.
Surprised us. When it just opened, it was like number one for the first few weeks. And I think it can continue to be that way. If we continue to give them good service, treat them with respect, give them the good food that we always have, it will continue to be a great location for us and a dream for a lot of the people who, live in Spanish Town and they have to come into town to work. It's perfect.
She says the company is looking to establish 2 more stores across the island, to include one in St. Mary. Meanwhile, Culture Minister and Member of Parliament for St. Catherine Central, Olivia Grange, says the investment is important for Spanish Town.
490 years since its founding is a testament to its resilience, its ability to remake itself, and to the fact that Spanish Town is ripe for development. I really want to commend the investors. Howard, you and your team and all those who have invested. I must say, first and foremost, you're brave. Because a lot of people would say, oh no, not the things I hear about Spanish Town.
Jamaica's earnings from agricultural exports increased by 13.6% for January to November 2023. The Statistical Institute of Jamaica Statin says the sector earned $84.5 million compared to $74.4 million for the same period in 2022. Statin says the increase was due mainly to higher export of yams and coffee. The country made $38.3 million from the export of yams, reflecting a 20% increase. The value of coffee increased by 28%, reaching $24.1 million. After the BOJ pumped $30 million into the market today, the Jamaican dollar gained 18 cents against the US currency. Banks and cambios are selling the American dollar for an average $155.51. The Canadian dollar is being sold for $115.46. $196.64 is the average value of the pound, while the euro will go for $171.34. The JSE index gained 163 points today, while the junior market increased by 41 points. Among the 44 winners were Alaska Financial Services, First Rock Real Estate Investments US dollar shares, Express Catering, The Lab, and Stanley Motor. The 45 losers were led by Spurtree Spices Jamaica, First Rock Real Estate Investments, Jamaican dollar shares, ISP Finance Services, Cargo Handlers, and Knutsford Express Services. 24 stocks closed the session selling at the same price they started trading. And that's the Business Day. I'm Anthony Lugg. Regional and international stories next.